Hi all, welcome to Prashant Education. This video is is the question paper solution of a first semester Bangalore University Statistics for Management February March 2020 exam. And this video I will be doing it in English. Why? Because many of them have requested me to do it in English so that it will be helpful for people who don't understand Kannada. Okay, let's go into the paper. And meanwhile, I will be only solving the problem once. Theory you need to read. And if you have not subscribed for my channel, please subscribe, and also for more solution videos, please check my playlist. Okay, let's go into the okay, come, let's look at what they are telling. So a manufacturer of battery claims that the his batteries have a mean life of 28 months. A random sample of 5 batteries gave the following values. Life of the batteries: 20, 25, 22, 28, 30. Using the t-test, find out if the manufacturer claim is right at 5% level of significance. Okay, so since the sample size, always remember uh, what kind of test you need to do is determined by the number of sample size. If this sample size is less than 30, we do t-test. If it is more than 30, we don't do t-test. Okay, since this is less than 30, we do t-test for this. Okay, so they have given only 5 batteries. So let's write it down. Life of the batteries which they have given: 20, 25, 22, 28, 30. Now whenever you do an t-test or z-test, you need to create an hypothesis. What kind of hypothesis you create? You create a null hypothesis and alternate hypothesis. Accordingly, you will accept null hypothesis, or you will accept alternate hypothesis. So null hypothesis, the manufacturing is telling is mean battery life is 28, mu is equal to 28. Alternate hypothesis, mu is not equal to 28. So manufacturing, whatever manufacturer of battery is claiming of 28 months, we will take it as a null hypothesis, and alternate will be is not equal to 28. Okay, next the formula for t-test is x bar minus mu divided by s divided by root n. So this we need to calculate. Okay, this they have already given. Okay, 28 they have given. Yes, standard deviation we need to calculate for this, and n already we have here 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, come, let's calculate e. And also they have given us level of significance, 5% level of significance. This where we need to take, I will tell you where we have to take this 5% level of significance. And always remember, where if you are using is equal to not equal to, then this will be a two-tailed test. What to mean to say is, if you have a curve like this is a normal distribution curve. So if I am taking is equal to not equal to, always we do two-tailed. So on each and every tail we do the test. So here it will be, since we have taken 5% level of significance, we need to divide this by 2. Okay, it will be 0.025 this side, then 0.025 this side. Both together will be equal to 5%. That you have to remember. Okay, come, let's go ahead and do the solve the problem. Okay, first we will calculate x bar. So we need to see whether we have got x bar is equal to sigma x divided by n. So this is our x. Okay, so x bar we need to calculate. So 125. So 125 divided by 5, x bar is 25. So we calculated x bar. Now we have to calculate its standard deviation. So formula for standard deviation is s is equal to sigma x minus x bar whole square divided by n minus 1. Now we will do x minus x bar. Okay, so 20 minus 25 is minus 5, 25 minus 25 0, 22 minus 25 minus 3, 28 minus 25 3, 30 minus 25 5. Okay, now we will square this. Okay, 5 into 5, minus into minus plus, it will come 25. 0 into 0 0, 3 into 3 9, minus into minus plus, 3 into 3 9, 5 into 5 25. Now we will add all these together, so it will come to 68. Now we will substitute it in this formula. Okay, so if you substitute in the formula, 68 divided by 5 minus 1, so it will come to 4.12. Now we have calculated all our whatever needed for the t-test. We will put it into this one, and also this t is also called as t calculated. Okay, 25 minus 28 divided by 4.12 divided by root 5. So if you do that, it will come to minus 1.6282. don't take this sign, minus sign. Okay, don't look at the minus sign, only look at this number 1.6282. Why? Because this is coming to the left side, that's why it's showing minus. So this doesn't give any significance. You need to see this number as 1.6282. So our calculated value is 1.6282. Now what we will do is we will take the table value. Come, let's see how to take the table value. Okay, if you can see here this side, these are all the table values which are there. Okay, so we need to, for in order to do that, we need two things. One is degree of freedom, df, and then level of significance, and which tail test is it, one tail test or a two tail test. Since it is a two tail test, so now our confidence is 95. We need to look at this. Okay, now calculating degrees of freedom. Degrees of freedom is very easy. Why? Because if you, degrees of freedom is nothing but n minus 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minus 1, that is 4. Now go to 4. So 4 is somewhere here. 4 is somewhere here. Okay, 4. In this, we need to look at this value. So it will be 2.7764. So we got the table 2.7764. Compare this with this value. Don't take the sign, only this value 1.6282. 1.6282, 2.77. Since the calculated value is less than the table value, we will accept the null hypothesis, that is the mean is equal to 28. Okay, if it was more than, then we would have rejected the null hypothesis. We would have rejected the null hypothesis and accepted the alternate hypothesis. But here in this case it is 1.6282, whereas table value is 2.7764. Since the table value is greater, we accept the null hypothesis and we reject the alternate hypothesis. Okay, now let's go to the next problem. Okay, let's look at the next problem. What they're asking in this problem, they're asking the price of product in two cities for 10 years is given below. Which city has more stable price? Use coefficient of variation. So they're given year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and cities x, y, and they're telling us to calculate coefficient of variation. First, let's have the data. So I have put here city x, city y. Okay, now what they are trying to we are trying to find, coefficient of variation, which is nothing but sigma divided by mean into 100. So it will be standard deviation divided by mean into 100. This is the standard formula for coefficient of variation. For standard deviation, we know the formula is x minus x bar whole square divided by n, and x bar we know sigma x divided by n. So for each city we will do for city x. So for the city x, let us calculate x bar first. So total is 740. The total of all this is 740. So 740 divided by 10. 10 years is there, so we will get 74. Now minus this x minus x bar. So x minus x bar you will do. So this will be 66 minus 74. Similarly, this will be 64 minus 74. Similarly, we do it for all the other things and we calculate x minus x bar. Okay, once we have calculated x minus x bar, we will calculate the whole square for this. So x minus x bar whole square. So 8 minus 8 into minus 8 minus into minus plus 8 into 8, 64. 10 into 10, 100, minus into minus plus, so 100. Minus 2 into 2, 4, minus into minus plus, so 4. 4 into 4, 16, 6 into 6, 36, 11 into 11, 121, 1 into 1, 1, 14 into 14, 196, minus into minus plus, 4 into 4, 16, minus into minus plus, 16 into 16, 256. Now we take the total of all this. Okay, similarly, we do it for city y. Whatever we have done for city x, the same thing we will do it for city y. So total we have taken, so total of all these things is 510. So let's calculate the mean. 510 divided by 10, 51 is the mean. Now y minus y bar. I'm taking city x as x, city y as y. So I'm making y minus y bar. So this will be 23 minus 51. This will be 37 minus 51. This will be 58 minus 51, and I have recorded all this here: minus 28, 14, 7, 21, 43, 45, 16, minus 6, 30, minus 31, minus 21. Now square this off. So minus into minus plus, 28 into 28, 784, minus into minus plus, 14 into 14, 196, 7 into 7, 49, 21 into 21, 441, 43 into 43, 1849, 45 into 45, 20, 25, 16 into 16, 256, minus into minus plus. So I will add all this together, 7038. Now let's find coefficient of variation for city X and city Y. Okay, first we'll do city X. So for city X, we will calculate standard deviation, that is x minus x bar whole square divided by n. So we have 810 divided by 10. So this 0 and this 0 will go. This 0, this 0 and this 0 will go. 81. Root of 81 is 9. Okay, square root of 81 is 9. Now substituting in coefficient of variation, 9 divided by 74 into 100, we are going to get coefficient variation of 12.16%. This usually we write it in percent. So 12.16%. Why? Because we have multiplied it by 100, so we are writing it in percentage term. Let's look at city X now. Sigma is equal to 7038. So we have calculated 7038 here, divided by 10. So n is 10. So we will get 26.52. Okay, don't most of you, what you will do, you will not do the square root. Square root is important. Take the square root of it. So square root of 703.8 is 26.52. Now substitute in the coefficient of variation formula, 26.52 divided by 51 into 100. Coefficient of variation is 52%. Now look at these two datas. You need to take a decision. So what they are telling, in which city has more stable price. So wherever the coefficient of variation is less, that city will have stable price. So since city X has a coefficient variation of 12.16% when compared to city Y, so city X prices are stable. This is what you need to write in your exam. Okay, let's go to the next problem. Okay, come let's look at the next problem, what they're asking us to find out. So they're telling, if the height of a 300 student is normally distributed with a mean of 68 inches and standard deviation of 2 inches, how many students have height? Okay, so they are telling it's the heights are normally distributed, so you need to know what a normal distribution curve is. First let us see, greater than 72 they are telling. First let us look at a normal distribution curve. This is a normal distribution curve which is there, and in the middle you will get your mean. The mean they have given it here, 68 inches. That will be in the middle of the normal distribution curve, and standard deviation they are telling 2 inches. Okay, so let's look at the formula. Z is equal to x bar minus mu divided by standard deviation. We will use this and we will calculate greater than 72. So greater than 72. Before that we need to know how this will start. See, if this start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if it starts from like this, it will come to 68. I'm not telling it will start from 0. It might all the height will not be what you call, it will start with 0, but I'm telling you that the values will be, if this starts from 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, like that. 68 is here. After this again 69, 69, 70, 71, 72, like this it follows. This one you need to understand. Now when I say that we need greater than 72, first we need to identify where does 72 comes, whether it comes this side or this side. Obviously, as we have told, it should come, so it will be coming this side. This side somewhere here, I don't know where it is coming, but we assume that it is coming somewhere here, and I will mark it as 72. Okay, I don't know, but I'm marking it as 72. Now let me put in this formula. X bar I know 72, mu I know 68, standard deviation they have given 2 inches. Let's put that in that area. We need to find out 79 minus 68 into 2. So what they are telling us, we need to find out this area. Okay, we need to find out this area. Z value we have given. Now we need to see the Z table. If you need to have a Z table, okay, and that Z table, you should be very careful with that Z table. Why I am telling very careful? See, this type of Z table you need to use from the mean. From the mean, you will be getting the area. This kind of Z table you need to use. There are different kinds of Z tables which are there, but normally you use this one tailed standard normal curve. Okay, so using this, only one you refer, don't refer other things. It will be, then it will be difficult for you. Now what this is telling is, okay, what this is telling is, the Z value is 2, so Z value is 2.0 for us. So in the vertical side you need to look for 2. Where 2 comes, here it comes. Okay, in the top you need to look 0. Why? Because 2.0 they are telling, so the value is 0.4772. So what this is telling is, you will get this area. Okay, this area you are going to get using the table. Why? Because all the, if you look at the table, the area will be from here till here. They are going to provide you the area. So they are going to provide you the area, but our interest is not this. This is not our interest. Okay, our interest is this color. Okay, this area we are interested in looking at. Now one beautiful structure of a normal distribution table is, one beautiful distribution of a normal area table is, if you look at this, okay, from this end to this end, okay, so in the middle it will be distributed by 0.5, 0.5. Everything should be equal to 1. So from here till center is 0.5. From here till center it is 0.5. Now what they are given from the table, we know we have got this area. This area we have got from the table, but we are interested in this area. This area we are interested. So we got value here as, from here to here as 0.4772. Now this whole area is 0.5. Now logically if you look at, so it will be 0.5 minus 0.4712. 0.5 minus 0.4772. I will get this area. I'm going to get this area if I do minus from 0.5. Okay, so when to add, when to subtract, you have to know. So this case I need this area, but from the table I am going to get only this two area. This area I am going to get only this area, but that area is of not my interest. I want the other area. So 0.5 minus 0.472, 0.028. This probability I got. Now exactly I need to tell how many students, multiply with 300. Why? Because they have given us 300 students. Okay, multiply with 300, you are approximately going to get to 6.84, approximated to 7 students. Okay, okay, next let's go to the next question which they have asked. Okay, friends, come, let's look at the next thing what there is given. They are telling us to calculate equal to 66. So 66, where it comes to your left hand side. If I mark this as LHS and this as RHS, okay, so 66, so 66, 68 is here, so 66 may come somewhere here, okay, equal to 66, and they are telling exactly calculate equal to 66. This is not possible in case of your normal distribution diagram. Why? Because you can calculate more than, less than, but equal to you can't calculate. You will get this if they tell you to calculate 60 to 68, you will get this. Okay, exactly 66 we can't calculate. So this cannot be done from our end. So equal to 66 cannot be done. Let's go for the next one. Less than or equal to 60 inches. Okay, less than or equal to 60 inches. Now 60 inches, where it comes LHS side, right? 60 inches somewhere here it might come. Okay, we don't know where it comes, but the concept you should understand, it will come in the LHS side and I will mark it as 60. Now I will substitute in this formula. Okay, so 60 minus 68 divided by 2, so minus 8 by 2 to minus 4 it will come. Minus is not a concern for us. Let's go to the table. Okay, if you look into the table, the last value which you are going to get is 3.9, and this is 0.9, 3.99 value we are getting. We don't have any 4 value. Okay, so this implies that this will be the somewhere here it will be there 60. This will be the minimum height which will be starting in that class. So this also we can't calculate. Why? Because it is less than or equal to 60. They are telling to calculate this area. This area doesn't exist and we cannot calculate less than or equal to 60 inches. Okay, come, let's go to the next one, between 65 and 71 inches. Okay, what they are telling, between 65 and 71 inches. Let your answer be illustrated. Okay, now 65, where it comes, whether it comes in LHS side or a RHS side. So it comes under LHS side, it might come somewhere here. I will mark it as 65. Now 71, where it comes, LHS side or RHS side. Obviously it comes under RHS side, it might come somewhere here. Okay, now what they are calculating, between they are telling, so this area we have to calculate. Okay, this area we have to calculate, and you know that we can calculate only this through mean. Okay, so first we will calculate this area, next we will calculate this area, so we will get the total area. Now let's calculate for 65. So 65 minus 68 divided by 2. 65 minus 68 is minus 3. Minus 3 divided by 2 is minus 1.5. Okay, now we have calculated this area. Okay, this area. Now we will calculate this area, and if we add both together you will get your area. You will calculate this area, and if we add both of it, we'll get, so 68, z is equal to 71 minus 68 divided by 2. 71 minus 68 is 3. 3 by 2 is plus 1.5. So minus 1.5 and plus 1.5. So sign is not so important in normal distribution table, as I have told. Why? Because sign means, so this minus means it says that it is LHS side of the mean. If it is positive, it will tell you that it is RHS side of the mean. Okay, so sign is not important. Now we need to go in the normal distribution table and see the value for 1.5. So if you look at the normal distribution table for 1.5 and 0, 0, why? Because 1.5 exactly we need, it is 0.4332. Okay, so for z is equal to 1.5, it is 0.4332. Again z 1.5, 0.4332. Why I have written twice? Because there we calculated this, right? 1.5 and minus 1.5, so we need to add both together. Why? Because we need the whole area, we need to add this, so it will come to 0.8664. Now they are asking us, they have given us the student, so we need to multiply 300 with this. So if you multiply 300 with this, it will come to around 259.92, which is approximately equal to 260 students. So 260 students are between height of 65 and 71 inches. Okay, let's go to the next problem. Okay, come, let's look at the next problem what they have given. So here they are telling a box contains 50 coins numbered 1 to 50. One coin is drawn at a random. Find the probability that the number of coins drawn will be a multiple of 4 or 7 and 3 or 8. Okay, so they are telling that there are 50 coins numbered 1 to 50. So we need to, for the first one, we need to find that what is the probability that the coin picked is a multiple of 4 or 7. Okay, so let's look at the four tables. So four tables before doing that, let's look at the formula for probability. So probability of an event is equal to number of the event divided by total number. So total number here 50 coins they have given, so ns will be 50. Now we need to find out the event, which means to say whether 4 or 7. In that 1 to 50, the multiples of 4 we need to take, the multiples of 7 we need to take, and we need to see. Okay, so let's take multiple of 4. So 4 I have taken 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48. If you add again 4 for it, it will go out of 50. So we are not interested after 50. So till 48 we have written. Okay. So we need to count how many are there. Till here 10, 11, this will be 11, this will be 12. So total is 12. Okay. Now we will take a multiple of 7. So till 7 sevens are 49 we can take. Afterwards it will increase to 50. So the first thing which you have to do, many of you will forget to do this in the exam, is there any common factor you need to see. 14, if 14 is there, no, it's not there. 14 is not there. 21 is not there. 28 is there, so we should not count, we have already counted it. 35 is there. 42 is not there. 35 is not there. 42 is not there. 49 is not there. So 28 we have already counted as 12. Only count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. So first we need to see multiple of 4, then we need to see multiple of 7, and if there is any common factor we need to remove that out and then take a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 12 plus 6 is 18. So event is 4 or 7 is 18. So when we put it into probability, it will come to 0.36 or 36%. Okay. Come, let's now look at 3 or 8. Okay. Now we need to write the multiple of 3 till it reaches 50. So multiple of 3 till it reaches 50 is 48. 48 plus 3 will be 51. So we can't take. So till 48 it is there. Now again we need to see, is there any multiples of 8. 8 is, so we will count this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, till 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Till here it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 is there. Now let's look at 8 tables. So 8 tables till 50 is, so 48 is the last thing which we can take. So 8 6 are 48, till 6 we can take. Now see whether any common is there. 16, no. 16, no common is there. Okay. 24 common is there, remove this off. 32, no, nothing. 32 is not there. 40 is also not there. 48 is there, so remove this off. So the left out is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 16 plus 4 is, so ns we know 50. 16 plus 4 is 20. So probability will be 20 by 50, which is nothing but 0.4 or 40%. Okay, let's go to the next problem. Okay, friends, let's look at the next problem. Fix a straight line trend by the method of least square to the data given and forecast the sales of the product for the next 2 years. They have given year and sales. Okay, so I'm going to take year. Since this is a very big number, I wanted to convert it to 2-digit number. So what I do is I count how many of these are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is there. So middle will be 2016 plus 2017 divided by 2. Okay, you will get 2016.05. Or else if you are good in numbers, you can easily calculate 16 17, middle is 16.5, so you can take the 2016.05 2016.05 as a number. And what we will do with this number is we will subtract this 2014 minus 2016.9. For example, if you look at this one, this will be 2014 minus 2016.5, which is nothing but 2.5. Similarly here it will be 2015 minus 2016.5. Similarly for this it will be 2016 minus 2016.5. Like that we will calculate for all uh, uh, we will calculate and we keep that number as x and this number as y. We keep this as x and this as y. Now we will calculate xy. So x into y, 36 into 2.5, 48 into 1.5, 54 into 0.5, 60 into 0.5. Next we will calculate x square. So 2.5 into 2.5, it will be 6.25 minus, since minus sign is there, minus into minus plus 6.25, 1.5 into 1.5, 2.25, 0.5 into 0.5, 0.25. Similarly we do, and we take the total of these numbers, x square, xy and sales. Okay, so x square. Now let's put the we know that trend straight line is nothing but y is equal to a plus bx. So we will calculate a as sigma y by n, b as sigma xy divided by sigma x square. Substituting these values, we get 354 divided by 6, which is nothing but 59. Then we have 159 divided by 17.5, 9.08. Now we put this into the equation, y is equal to a plus bx, 59 plus 9.08. Now they have asked us to calculate for 2 years, next 2 years. So in order to calculate for the next 2 years, for example, if this is 2020 and 2021, don't take this number 20. You should not take this 2020 and substitute it here instead of x. Instead of that, you have to calculate these values. It will be 3.5 and 4.5. So we will use 3.5 and 4.5 to calculate for the next 2 years, 2020 and 2021. Okay, so for 2020, 59 plus 9.08 into 3.5. Okay, so if you calculate that, 2020 will be 19.78. Next, we will calculate for 21, 59 plus 9.08 into 4.5, which will be 99.86. This is what they have asked, and we have done it using the method of least square. If they specifically mentions method of least square, you need to do this problem in this way. Okay, let's go to the next problem. Okay, let's look at the problem. What that is, the following data relates price and supply of product during a period of 7 years. Calculate correlation coefficient. They are asking us to calculate correlation coefficient. Okay, correlation coefficient, the probable error, state the significance of correlation, and also this one we will not do. Only problem we will solve, we will do we will calculate correlation and then probable error. Okay, so first I will write this. Now the first thing which we need to do is find out the mean for this, for x, mean of x and mean of y. So this is the total which they have given. So mean is 126 divided by 7. So if you look at, these are the totals. Okay, 372. So 126 divided by 7, 18. Next, similarly for y, 378 divided by 7, 54. Now what we will do is we will do x minus x bar. Okay, x minus x bar. For example, here in this case, 11 minus, this will be 7 minus 18. This will be 14 minus 18. Okay, this will be 7 minus 18. Similarly, we do it for all the other things, and we calculate x, capital X. Okay, this one I have written it as capital X. Okay, so this one is capital X. Similarly, we do it for y. Okay, so y we have calculated 54, 21 minus 54, 35 minus 54, 42 minus 54. These are the values which we have got. Okay, now next we need to calculate x square, y square and xy. Okay, so 11 into 11, 121, minus into minus plus, 4 into 4, 16, minus into minus plus. Similarly we do it for 33, and we calculate all these totals. Okay, x square, y square, xy. Now we substitute in the formula for correlation coefficient is sigma xy divided by square root of sigma x square into square root of sigma y square. There are many ways of representing this correlation coefficient. One big formula is there. In that we take only x, y. This treatment will not do x minus x bar. Okay. Sir, what if I do with that? Even if you do with that also, the same answer will come. Even if you take mean y minus y bar, x minus y bar, you will get the same answer. Now substituting the values, xy is 1379, square root of 672, and square root of 3304 will be 0.925. Now we need to calculate probable error. Probable error, uh, 0.6745 minus 1 minus r square divided by square root of 1. So it will come to around 0.036. So they have asked us to calculate coefficient, correlation coefficient and probable error that we have calculated. Yeah, come, let's go to the next problem. Okay, let's look at the next problem. From the following data, find Fisher idle index of price and prove that it satisfied time reversal and factor reversal test. And they have given us the data 2017 2018 data they have given. They are telling us to calculate Fisher idle index number and also whether that satisfies time reversal test or factor reversal. Okay, first we have to have this. Okay, how to do this is very simple. This will be P naught, this will be Q naught, this will be P1, this will be Q1. Okay, so first one is, remember this 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, so first we'll calculate P0 Q0. So P0 is how much? 18. No? Q0 is how much? 45. 18 into 45. This will come. Similarly, we do for everything and we calculate the total. This is the total of all these things. This total is this. This total is this. Now let's look at Fisher index number. How do we calculate Fisher index number? Very simple. It is P01. P01 is equal to sigma P1 Q naught divided by sigma P naught Q naught into sigma P1 Q1 P naught Q naught. Remember this 1011 0001 1011 0011. If you remember this, it will be easy for you to do. Okay, so we will put all the values here. Okay, so P1 Q naught 1, P1 Q naught 1, if you look at it is 6715. So 6715 is written here. Next, P naught Q naught. P naught Q naught is 4890. 4890 is 6565. If you do this, you are going to get 136.90 into 100. If you do this into 100, if you do this, it will get, you are going to get 136.90. So this is the Fisher idle index number. Now they are telling us to prove time reversal test. What is this time reversal test? P01 into P10 is equal to 1. Okay, so we will write this P01. Already we have written it here. This one, without this 100 you need to write. Don't take 100 while doing time reversal and factor reversal test. If you only calculate Fisher index, then you need to multiply with 100. If you're not if you are doing time reversal or factor, you need to cut this off. Okay, now 10, I told you to remember this 10110001. Okay, it's more than enough. Now P10, how you need to write? Instead of this 1 you write 0, instead of 0 you will write 1. That's what here, 0 1. Here it will be 0 0, so 0 0. Again here it will be 1 1, so 1 1. Here it will be 0 1, so 1 0 1 0. So if you know how to do Fisher idle index, then we can calculate everything, other things. Okay, now let's substitute the values. Okay, we have substituted the values. Now see if anything is, if you take, if you put this into 1 square root, if you multiply this, so it will become like this, 1 square root will be there. Okay, now 6565 6565 6565 is not there. 4810 4810 cancels. 6715 6715 cancels. 4890 4890 cancels. So we are left with 1, that is square root of 1, which is nothing but equal to 1. Square root of 1 is 1, so it satisfies time reversal test. Now let's look at the factor reversal test. Okay, what factor reversal test says is, factor reversal P01 into Q01 is equal to P1 sigma P1 by Q1 divided by sigma P0 by Q0. This is what factor reversal test says. So let's calculate this one. We know we have already calculated. Now we need to calculate Q01. Okay, so what you have to do is simple and very effective way. Wherever P is there, you will write Q. Wherever Q is right, you will write P. For example, in this case, this will be Q1 P0. So Q1 P0. Next here it will be, instead of P it will be Q it will be P, Q P. Here it will be Q P. So Q naught P naught. Here it will be Q. Here it will be P. 0 P1. Now we have calculated it. Let's substitute the values. Okay. So see if anything is if you take this under one root, see whether anything is going to cancel out. So 4810 is going to cancel out. 6515 is going to cancel out. We are left with 6565 6565 4890. So this will be something like square root of 6565 square divided by 4890 square. So once you remove the square with the square root, so left will be your answer, which is it is satisfying even factor reversal. Okay, let's look at the next problem. What they've given: housewife, salaried woman, and entrepreneur gave their opinion on a certain policy about women as favorable, against, and indifferent. You are required to assume 5% level of significance, use chi-square test, use F test. Since you know already know how to do a chi-square test, okay, let me do the F test. Okay, if you don't know how to do chi-square test, please look at my solved other videos 2018 and 19. I have solved there. Use that and you solve it on your own so that it will be helpful for you. For this I will be doing only F test, Anova test, and determine if there is a significant difference. Now they have given us the details. We have to write the hypothesis. How do you write an hypothesis for a F test, Anova test? Is all the mean will be same. For example, here mean of housewife is equal to mean of salaried woman is equal to mean of working entrepreneur. So we have done our hypothesis we have created. Now let's look at what we need. We need TSS. Just remember this. I will show you how to do it in a very easy way. These are the complicated formulas which I am showing. This you don't have to write it in the exam, but if you know how to do the problem, it's more than enough. TRSS, SSE. Okay, total sum of square, sum of square, like that they calculate. Okay, then we have this table. This table is very important for you. Why? Because everything we will be putting in this table and doing the ANOVA test. So this table is important. You have to remember what and all will go into this table. Okay, let's go and do our. Okay, first we will calculate T, T1, T2, T3, X square. Okay, very simple. T First I will calculate this T1, T2, T3. Then we will add all this together to calculate T. Okay, so T1 is nothing but 80 plus 70 plus 50. So it will be 200. Similarly, T2 will be 30 plus 60 plus 50. So 30 plus 60 plus 50, 140. Then it will be 10 plus 20 plus 50. It will be 60. Okay, now add all these together. So it will be 200, 300, 400. So T will be 400. Okay, otherwise what you will do, you will calculate everything: 80 plus 70 plus 50 plus 30 plus 60 plus 80 plus 70 plus 50 plus 30 plus 60 plus 50 plus 10 plus 20 plus 30. If you do that, it will going to get T. Even if you add these all these three together, you will get T. So the simple way is to first calculate T1, T2, T3. Okay, now next thing, how do we calculate X square? X square is nothing but you need to take all these values, square it and sum it up. For example, what I am telling is 80 square plus 70 square plus 50 square plus 30 square plus 60 square plus 50 square plus 10 square plus 20 square plus 30 square. Okay, remember, you need to do square. Don't, sir, then we can take this 400 square, it will be equal. No, it will be very different. Okay, so 80 square plus 70 square, 50 square, 30 square, like that you need to add it. Add all these together, you are going to get your x square value. So the x square value for this would be around 22200. So 22,200. Okay, now we have calculate all these values. Now let's take formulae and we will substitute in this. For example, first we will take TSS. Okay, so here the x square which is there is this one. Okay, and minus 1 by kn. So kn they are telling. Okay, very easy way of remembering this. See, in which we will take row and column. Okay, look at in which n is there. In column n is there, so c is column, the remaining one is row. So r k is row, n is column. This is the easy way of remembering things. So how many rows are there? If you look at 1 1 2 3, how many columns are there? 1 2 3. So 3 into 3, 9. So k is row, c is column. The best way of remembering this column will have n in it. So n will be for column and k will be for row. Now let's substitute those values. So 2 22,200 minus 1 by 9 into 400 square. So if you do this, you are going to get 4422.22. So this one is done. Next one we will give TRSS. So 1 by n summation of I 1 into 4, 1 to 4 they are telling, but here see how many rows are there. There are 1 2 3, 3 rows. So it will be 3, it will be there. So 1 divided by 3 into, how do you write this? You will write like this. Okay, so first one we have taken 200 square plus 140 square plus 60 square, everything divided by 3, and this will remain the same, 1 by 9 into 400 square. So if you do that, you are going to get 3288.889. Now very simple, SSC is nothing but TSS minus TRSS. So 4422.22 minus 3288.88 will be 113.33. Now we have done. Now let's put all these together in a table and we will do a Anova test. Okay, so these are all the things which we have found out. Okay, TSS, TRSS, SSC, K is row, N is column. Okay, so remember this, in column n is there, so n is column, the remaining one is row, so k is row. Okay, now we will substitute all this here. Okay, we will create the table is very important. Without table they will not consider you giving marks. Okay, now let's look at the degree of freedom. K minus 1 is what? 3 minus 1, that is 2. Next, k into n minus 1. So k into n minus 1 is 3 into 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 3s are 6. Now if you add this together, you will get this answer, or else if you do k n minus 1, for example here in this case 3 into 3 minus 1, so 9 minus 1 is 8, or else if you add this together, you are going to get the same answer. Okay, so it is 8. And TRSS they have given 3288.889, and then SSC is there. SSC is 1133.33. Then the total TSS is 4422.22. Now mean square is nothing but this divided by this 2. 3288.889 divided by 2 is 1644.44. Similarly, mean square for this will be this divided by 6. So it will be 1133.33 divided by 6. Now we will divide these two together. 1644.44, 188.88 is equal to, we have calculated is 8.70. So we have done now F calculated. Now we have to go for F table. Okay, we have calculated F calculated. Now let's go and calculate a table value. In order to calculate a table value, uh, we need degrees of freedom. Okay, so something like this, the chart will be there. You need to ask for F distribution chart. This is 5%. Since they have told us at 5% level of significance, I've taken alpha as 0.05. Now we need to V1 and V2. So this side is V1, this side is V2. So which one we need to take as V1? This is V1, this is V2. Okay, 2 and 6. So here 2 you need to see. In the down you need to see 6, 5.14. So F table value is 5.14. When once you compare this table value with calculated value, since F calculated is greater than F table, we reject the null hypothesis and conclude that there is a significant difference in the opinion of different women. Okay, this one you have to write. You need to write. Okay, thank you friends for watching this. Please like the video. If you like the video, it will give us more energy to do some more question papers. So if you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and also you need to click on the bell icon. Whenever I upload a video, you will get the notification. Okay, thank you guys.